What is my hair? Good almond butter. What is happening to my head right now? Hold on. What is this? I just took my hair down from the wrap that I was sleeping in last night, and it's just sitting in a very strange way. So that's fun. But in just a couple of minutes, I'm gonna go on a call with Connor. I was actually on the birthday call yesterday, but we want to just have like a catch-up one-on-one. So we're gonna have some tea together, just kind of shoot the shit and talk about, I don't know, something. Should be good. Hey Connor.
Say something.
Say the first thing that comes to your mind.
Tree.
Tree. Is that just what's out your window?
Is this what is this kind of content you were looking for?
Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Alright, love you, dear.
Love you too.
Today's walk isn't accompanied by an umbrella because I'm not certain that it's not gonna rain, so just gonna pop that in the bag. But the inner optimist in me is still bringing the sunglasses. Because you gotta be hoping for the best and prepared for the worst, even if it means that you can't put on sunglasses like an elegant, refined lady. Well, it may have been a mistake to come out because it's quite cold and windy, and my nose is starting to run, and I've been sneezing a lot because it's cold, and there's a lot of like tree fluff in the air. But I'm already out, so I'm gonna try to at least do the half an hour of walking and see if I get to like a certain stopping point. Do I feel okay continuing, or should I go back? I don't know. This was a bad idea, but I'm doing it, so I gotta keep going, I guess. Is that stupid? Maybe? Oh well. Alright, so, housekeeping task of the day. I don't know how successful this is gonna be. I am... Wait, how many fingers between me and my ceiling? I am literally my four fingers width between my head and my ceiling. See? The piece of furniture, I'm gonna say, that houses all of my clothing, you know, this thing, has a shelf that's kind of high up, and I just kind of throw things up there because it's really hard for me to reach. So I'm standing on my stool right now, my tallest thing that helps me grab onto things. And I just want to sort through everything. I seem to have thrown a lot of clothes up here that have holes in them, thinking there's no way that I'm going to be able to repurpose these clothes for wearing because there are holes in like indiscreet places. You know what I'm saying? So I really just have to put them in a bag for eventual recycling at the thingies once the systems open up again. Oh, I can just put you down. Oh, thank goodness. What is up here, though, that I want to organize? Winter stuff, winter hats, winter gloves, headbands, all of that, and bathing suits, which are two completely divergent seasons, understood. But yeah, just need to get a little bit of order to it. I don't know exactly how that's going to happen. I need to devise a way of folding things, but I'm going to entertain myself a little bit. I've been listening to the one of the Drag Race podcasts on my Tone, so I'm going to keep going with that. Alright, well, more organized, definitely. This is all of the winter hats and gloves that I have very handily wrapped up in a headband. I have used one of them to keep all of the other ones together, and I'm kind of proud of myself with that. And then swimming suits, bathing suits, more bathing suits, swim towel or beach towel, all of that. So this is all tidily organized. It doesn't look tidy at all, but there's definitely winter and then summer. I can't think if there's anything else that should go up here, but if there is, I'll just climb up very delicately on my stool and add it. Ooh, terrible lighting. Does that help at all? No. Yeah, this jacket, it breaks my heart a little bit. I love this jacket so much. This was my first ever fake leather jacket. This is very bad. Focusing light. Let's bring you to the natural light. There we go. That's better. I love this jacket so much. It was just I felt like such a badass going around in it. I felt like, look, I could be like what's one of the Grease people, the pink ladies, but the black color pink lady, because I'm not a pink person, and I'm so ready to be cool and schwappalangading-a-dang, whatever the song is at the end. But because it's fake leather and because it's from H&M and probably not very good quality, the covering is just ripping off. And if it were a little bit, I would try to fabric glue it down, but it's on the elbow seams. It's so bad on this side. It's bad on the shoulders. Like, it just is not going to live its best life anymore. And honestly, I haven't worn it for years. I have other fake leather jackets that I can wear. I'm just so sad. Like, the back, this. It's not salvageable. Even if you put something on it to try to stop it from ripping further, the damage is done. So, R.I.P. jacket. You were something that helped me feel cool in a time when I was a bigger nerd than I am now. So, cleaning task of the day is, and I don't really want to show this on camera, but in the interest of transparency, my garbage can is very small. Intentionally very small, because I find that when you have big garbage cans, you just let them fill up as much as possible with, like, things that just get more and more rotten at the bottom. So if it's small, you don't have a lot of capacity, you have to take the garbage out more often, and then not as much chance for things to rot. But because it's like a can that doesn't have like great grips for things, and I usually use like old plastic bags as liners, it's not a very foolproof system, and sometimes things get down to the bottom, or if there's little holes in the bag, things drip through. Gross. And so I added this water. This is not the natural state of my garbage can, but there is enough gunk and stuff in there that it just needs to be cleaned out. So I put water in to let it soak in and carry some of that stuff out, and then I'm just going to go over it with maybe with my shower head, actually. Get some water pressure on there, scrub away the rest, and then let it dry, drip dry. So that is in progress. While it soaks, though, I'm going to go do a session with Laurence. By the way, Laurence and I are having a cute little tea party. Woohoo! She's got a clementine, and I'm so jealous of your clementine because I've just got a stupid nectarine. Hers is better for the tradition, and I've also got a tea and a stroop, and we're going to talk about English and about random crap in Hamilton! Hello, you. It's a little bit later. I am currently chopping asparagus for dinner, because it was about to go bad, and I have my mom on the phone. Hi, Mom!
Hello!
And I'm gonna, multitask and chop vegetables while doing trivia, by which I mean I will read the question and then go on to chopping a vegetable. I will not chop while I read, because I want to keep my eyes on my fingers with a knife in my hand. Does that make sense? Good. Okay, so, question number 1. In 1707, Abraham Darby obtained a patent for the process of casting iron in sand, which permitted him to create a popular cooking pot with a name we still use today. What is the name? Cast iron? Mom, you're so smart! I would have had no idea what to say. Okay, number 2. What rock band originally named themselves Mookie Blaylock? Mookie Blaylock, after their favorite NBA player, and later named their debut 1991 album after his jersey number. Okay, I'm going to rephrase this question. What rock band debuted in 1991? Green Day?
Yeah. No, but it has a jersey number in the name of the band. No, the album.
The name of the album. Their first album was his jersey number, but I don't know. I've never been good at album names. Or titles.
Yeah, I was too busy changing diapers.
1991? Yeah, I would have still been in diapers, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to say Green Day, but I really have no idea. Okay, number 3. What video game company got its name from a Japanese verb that means to hit the target?
Atari?
I was thinking Atari too, because Atari does sound video gamey. Or Japanese. It's definitely a video game, but it does sound Japanese. Are there any others? Nintendo? Does that sound Japanese?
Aren't all of the companies Japanese?
Maybe. But the names of them may not necessarily sound Japanese.
Oh, right. Xbox, Playboy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Salt, little pepper.
Those aren't the companies. Those are the systems.
That's true. But I think,
Right?
well, I don't know.
Sound like I know what I'm talking about.
I know. You're so informed. I like Atari, though. I'm supporting you with Atari. Okay, number 4. Which Neil Patrick Harris vehicle aired for more seasons? Doogie Howser, MD, or How I Met Your Mother? How long
I
was...
think it's How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
think Doogie Howser was on that long because he grew up.
Right, okay, so... Yeah, How I Met Your Mother was on for 9 seasons, I think.
I don't think Doogie Howser was on for 9.
Okay, How I Met Your Mother then. And then number 5, what garment part comes in such varieties as Puritan, Peter Pan, and Choir Boy? I'm pretty sure I know this. Collars, yeah, Peter Pan collar. The others I wouldn't know. Okay, I feel pretty solid about that. Shall we do some Google?
Yes, and by that, I mean you do it.
Yeah. Okay, I'd really want to know the rock band one. Mookie Blaylock rock band. Oh, damn it! It was Pearl Jam.
Okay.
Quintessential 90s band that I couldn't actually name a single song of theirs. I do not know a single...
Before you had awareness.
Yeah, I was a little bit oblivious then. I don't think we need to look up collars. We're pretty sure about that. Okay, I'm just going to Google Doogie Howser seasons. I can't type it. Was on for 4 seasons. Got it.
Yay.
Yay. Okay, Japanese to hit the target. Japanese to hit the... Oh, I said hot the target. Kyudo? It's Toshiya? What? Okay, video game. Not productive. Taiko no Tatsujin. That's not that. Okay. I'm gonna go the other way. Atari, Japanese meaning? Uh-oh. The translation of the Japanese word Atari means neighborhood or the surroundings.
So, okay. Tamagotchi. I'm trying to think of what else you said that might sound like. Remember the little digital pets that you would have to keep?
Yeah, that was Tamagotchi. I'm trying to find... Okay, so Nintendo is also Japanese, but it means leave luck to heaven or leave your fortune in the hands of fate, which is very philosophical.
Okay.
I'm going to go back to Japanese to hit the... I just can't think of other video game things. You know what? I just don't know. I don't know the answer to this. I'm gonna give up on it for now, and maybe I'll look it up. I'll spend more time looking it up when I don't have a camera in front of me and a growly tummy.
And what does it mean?
To hit the target. Maybe I could just go to like Google Translate and be like, to hit the target in Japanese without saying anything about video games. Tageto o utsu. It doesn't help me at all. Tageto. Oh man, do I just not know video game companies? I don't know. Okay. Cast iron pan. I'm just going to double check that one. Abraham Darby. Cast.
Now, here's the thing, in a Wikipedia article, Space Invaders was designed by Taito Corporation. Taito. Is that what it's the word?
I think so. Are you Googling?
Of course I am.
Cast iron pan is correct. Hooray! Is that all of them? Okay, so just to sum up, we got cast iron, we got How I Met Your Mother, and we got collar. So we got 3 out of 5 this one. Do you have a reaction to that?
How many did we get?
3 out of 5.
Oh, okay. You'd think these two big brains together would be better than that, but okay.
But, like, I don't know 90s rock bands.
Neither do I.
Or Japanese video games. I have definite, like, holes in my knowledge. Oop.
I would say that I am not as smart as I think I am, and that is quite sad.
That's very zen, though, in a sense. Alright, so I'm a stickler for punishment, and, no wait, is that the term? I'm a masochist? I don't know. I'm being hard on myself. And I couldn't let the Japanese video game thing go, so I kept Googling it. And I found, like, a definition of to hit the target is Toshiya, which got me to Toshiba. Maybe it's Toshiba. And now I can't find anything that says that Toshiba means to hit the target. And I'm very frustrated, and I'm going to start banging my head against the wall in a minute. Or just wait until tomorrow. Well, I have managed to smoke out my whole kitchen, but dinner's ready. I probably won't eat this whole plate, but again, portion control. And tonight's entertainment will be the National Theatre version of Twelfth Night, which features some gender-bended roles, like Malvolio is going to be Malvolia. See how that goes? I was actually in Twelfth Night in high school. Junior year? Sophomore year? One of the years. Junior year, I think. I think it was junior year. And I played the glamorous role of ensemble. I was made. I didn't have to work very hard. I just had to know when not to be on stage. I'm experiencing a kind of a strange bodily sensation, and I'm hoping that by talking through it, it'll go away, I guess. For as long as I can remember, baby onwards, like whenever I was very hungry, I would get this pain down my neck. Always on my left side. Occasionally on my right side, but it would always start on my left side. And it goes like down here, like sometimes into my shoulder, all the way to my shoulder. And it's like pulsing here sometimes. And I'm feeling it now, but I've just eaten. So I don't know how that could be hunger. And it's very strange, and I just keep massaging it and hoping that laughing at 12th Night as much as I am will help. I have had some like deep belly laughs. This is a very good production. Maybe if I lay and like let my intestines stretch out, it will be better. I don't know what's happening. Does anybody know, by the way, if that's common? Is that a common thing to have hunger pangs in your neck? Like it makes sense like down your throat, I guess, and like into your stomach, but here and like the muscles? I've never understood it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Malvolia, and Festi, who is also gender swapped, is this whole cast is very good. Good news, my hunger muscles seem to have calmed down a little bit, but I'm also realizing it's like 11:30 now, and I haven't even edited this video yet, and I'm worried it's gonna be long. So I'm gonna take a pause from 12th Night. Malvolia just got the letter from Olivia and is now going to wear yellow garter, or what is it, yellow stockings? Yellow stockings with the bad pattern to try to woo her, and it's going to go down really badly, and I'm very excited to see how it all unfolds. But first I'm going to edit this all together. So, good night!